Hello, everyone. How do you describe somebody who actually helped shape the soul of a downtown? Wow. We'll be right back to tell you who, why, and everything else on The Phil Show Now. Welcome to The Phil Show Now. It's been a while since we've connected, but it is so wonderful to be back here with you, and no better place to start than in the heart of our hometown, New Bedford, Massachusetts. And to help tell a story about the queen of downtown New Bedford, Laura Pereira joins us, who is Elaine Lima's, the late Elaine Lima's granddaughter. Favorite granddaughter, or?
I can't share.
Why not?
You know, if you know, you know.
Welcome.
Thank you.
You are the only portal to looking into a very, very beautiful woman's life. You're that link. So you're very important in how this story is told.
Yeah. I think, so what I'm doing right now, after my grandmother passed recently, I think that there are a lot of people around downtown, older people, younger people that might not know who she is, and also the older people that knew and loved her. They might not know or remember certain tidbits or certain memories. Like, I think writing an article to kind of pinpoint those kind of things is really important. I think she needs to be spoken about.
So when people speak about her, when people, say, hey, there's the queen of downtown, hey, Elaine, what do you think? What goes through you as the granddaughter?
I feel extremely proud. I mean, I always, we would literally walk from her store on Purchase Street to Family Dollar, and I'd feel like a celebrity. It was, weird. Cause,
why?
Even...
Because everyone came out to say hi?
And I'm not trying to downplay each person that she spoke with, but, sometimes people on the street...
Sure.
That they just knew her. From, her giving them money and just giving them a smile, I think, was the most important thing. She never downplayed any interaction she had with anyone. She made sure, and I think that requires intelligence and just a love for life to be able to put on a smile for everyone that she came across.
I was going to ask you to describe your grandmother to somebody who has never seen her, heard her, knows of her. And you just did.
Well, honestly, Phil, my aunt Glo, she said something that was quite poignant. She said, Phil is like the male version of Elaine. And I think that's so true. I think that's why this is happening right now. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
She was wild to a point where it was almost concerning.
Oh my God, she has me pegged.
And I'm like that too. Sometimes my parents question me. They're like, why are you so crazy?
So what was she like at, you have this idea and memory to go back. Only you can tell us, what was she like at home when, the slippers went on and you could be yourself and...
Well, I'll tell you, she was adorned with something leopard print.
She what?
She was adorned with something leopard print. Always. No, because she could never have a bad style day. She always had to dress up. That was her thing. And...
Was that the connection between... her imagination and a costume shop, perhaps?
She just did whatever she wanted to do. I mean, nobody was going to tell her no.
So that brings out something that needs to be told about your grandmother, and that is she broke the glass ceiling for women.
Mm-hmm.
around here, that has a lot of impact.
It does.
What does it mean to you as a recent graduate from Fordham? What does it mean to you?
Yeah, I think all of her granddaughters went on to do really good things. I mean, my cousin Kate, she's a manager at Clemente Bar, which is like the most prestigious like bar in Manhattan. My cousin Chloe, she's just very vivacious and awesome. We all have our own kind of personalities. I think she's kind of, I mean, when I wrote my college essay, there was no question in my mind. It was obviously going to be about her. The first sentence was, I spent most of my formative years in a costume shop.
Stop right there. Oh my God. I want to hear the rest. This is exactly the kind of message we like to get out there. Mm-hmm. And you're the perfect person who's going to tell us more in a heartfelt way, because Laura Pereira is the granddaughter of the Queen of downtown New Bedford. We'll be back. More of this amazing discussion in a minute. But first, please like, follow, and share The Phil Show now. Thank you so much. Let me thank the good folks at iGreen Landscape, your one-stop solution for your residential and commercial property management. Whether it's snowing or whether you're mowing, let Team iGreen handle your landscape and hardscape year-round. From spring cleanups to commercial snow management, I recommend the good folks at iGreen Landscape. Call for your complimentary consultation today. Welcome back. We're talking with Laura Pereira about her grandmother, a local legend in New Bedford, Massachusetts, Elaine Lima, who is, we have been talking about, who is somebody who's courageous, somebody who has stood up for herself, a great individual, a lot of imagination. Did she swear a lot?
No. But
wait a minute, you paused. Why the pause?
She'd let something out once in a while. She'd let something out once in a while. I think later on, like in recent years, she'd let something out, and I'm like, oh, you've been waiting to let that one out. I mean, that's what it felt like. I was like, dang.
What do you think was your grandmother's proudest accomplishment?
I would say she really liked AHA. That's like my most like acute memory right now. She really liked First Night.
I'll give you some memories from that first night. Mm-hmm. How was she dressed?
Leopard.
Gotcha.
Always.
Loyal.
She had beads. She would wear her beads. Just never badly dressed. And sometimes I won Best Dressed in high school for my senior year. I'm like, that's where it came from. Truly.
Do you think that people saw her as a woman in leadership roles in New Bedford? Whenever there was an event, people would automatically say, oh, Elaine Lima's good at that.
Yes.
Why?
Because she worked very hard to be where she was, to the point where I don't even think most men do. Like where she would like really just go the extra mile because she had to, because she was a woman. Yeah. And she had to go further, and she did. And she had the effort to do all of that. Like she didn't care. She was gonna be respected, and she was. I mean, she was. And she still is.
Let me ask you, do you think that other women see her as an inspiration?
Yes. That's why I say that she broke the mold, because I think wasn't like a competition. She was just on top and people realized it. She was the queen. That's why they called her that. I mean, Jim Mathis basically queened her that title.
Yeah, absolutely. One of the best presidents this city has ever had.
She was VP.
With the, oh yeah?
Yeah.
Chamber of Commerce.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. More of this amazing discussion in a minute, but first, please like, follow, and share The Phil Show now. If you're ready to finally make your biggest dreams a reality, let my friend Jared Methia at Milestone Mortgage Solutions get you your next mortgage or your next home loan. Jared is a trusted local loan officer who works with some of the most reputable companies. Jared reminds me if you're a first-time home buyer or maybe you're looking to refinance. He says, go to him. And I, too, recommend Jared Methia, providing you with a stress-free experience. Call Jared today for a competitive rate, for quick approvals, and for one-of-a-kind personalized service. That's Jared Methia at Milestone Mortgage Solutions. You can now watch The Phil Show whenever you'd like. Like, follow, and share The Phil Show now. And catch us wherever you catch your favorite podcasts. Like, follow, and please share The Phil Show now with a friend. The Phil Show now. Welcome back to The Phil Show now. We're getting to know Elaine Lima, the queen of downtown New Bedford, through the memories of her granddaughter, Laura Pereira, who joins us and take us back into your grandmother's world of fantasy. Where does it begin?
It begins, she was born, I believe, 2 pounds. So she had to learn to fight from the moment she was born. And she did so for 90 years. She never stopped. She never faltered. She had an abusive husband that pushed her down the stairs when she was pregnant. And then she met my grandfather. Everything was okay after that.
So she had her struggles.
Yeah. But everybody, I think every single person that is great and knows greatness has had struggle.
How did she discipline you?
She didn't.
Tell me more.
She just didn't. She didn't. We had a very close relationship. I think we both understood each other, and it was very hard for her to discipline me when she understood me so deeply.
In that case, if your grandmother had a theme song, what would it be and why?
Well, I have a Spotify playlist about her. Right now, maybe not of all time, but right now I'm thinking there's this song by Chappell Roan called Pink Pony Club. And it's all about wanting to get away, just like from all the noise, wanting to travel, and just like being passionate about everything. I think that is the song that I would.
Who sings it?
Chappell Roan.
How does it go?
Are you going to ask me to sing? Pink Pony Club, I want to keep on dancing at the Pink Pony Club. Yeah, it's just good.
Very, very nice.
Thank you.
You sing.
Yes, I do.
When was the first time a note jumped off of the page and right into your heart, Laura? What song was it?
I think it was I was a baby. Here Comes the Sun.
You remember that?
Yeah, I remember.
It's a happy
yeah,
song for you, huh?
Yeah. So I started singing that, and then
How about for your grandmother? What would a good theme song be for your
you know,
grandmother?
she
What would she pick?
she likes "The Rose" by Bette Midler.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
But I remember she would when we would turn on the R&B station on Sirius XM,
Yeah.
she would just start moving. Like especially recently, she would just like dance. Like she liked that.
Speaking of radio, I have a radio show as well.
Yeah.
If I had to, and Cassidy is with me, as we are the dynamic duo.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, the dynamic duo plays music. If I had to play some music that I would call theme music for myself, it would be Frank Sinatra.
Ooh.
Actually, it would be Frank Sinatra on both. It would be My Way, followed by That's Life.
Yeah. I mean, my grandfather's favorite song is My Way, and my grandmother liked that too. So, my grandfather has a Frank Sinatra room in his house.
Really?
Yeah. He has 2 rooms. He has his baseball room and his Frank Sinatra room. And you can't mess with it.
Down to listen in. I play, yeah. I mean it. We play Sinatra, Bennett, Ella Fitzgerald.
Oh, that's his.
Count
that's
Basie.
What he likes,
Oh, yeah. Speaking of kings and queens, we're talking about the queen at home. What she was like in quiet moments, right, with you, and what did she read stories to you as a kid?
There was one thing I was thinking about where she was very hard to stop. Like, she would always be moving, doing something. I used to play a game when I was little, and it was called How Long Can Grandma Go Without Talking During the Movie? Never went longer than 5 seconds. It's true.
And she had a voice that would carry.
Yeah, and it was like, I need to pay attention to this movie. I can't do this right now.
Oh my God. That is so, so beautiful. But if you could speak directly to her right now, what would you say?
That's a really good question. I have to sit with that for a second. I just say hi. Like, I miss you. And you're iconic. Don't let anybody forget it.
Finally, then, how do you keep her spirit and her memory alive?
Well, I went to Providence on Saturday, and I was wearing her leopard coat. And people just started coming up to me. And I was like, this is weird. This doesn't happen to me. That physically, I think that's a start.
And the story, it too is a vehicle
Yeah.
to keep her memory alive.
Yes. Yes. Because, like I said, it's hard to kind of pinpoint for older people to pinpoint a memory, or for people that don't know her. They just, you need to, there needs to be like a database basically for her. But also it needs to be heartfelt, and it will be.
And finally, what would you want your grandmother to tell you right now?
Just to keep going, because I think it can be hard, especially like just got out of college, that kind of thing. She wouldn't even care. She would just keep going. She wouldn't care about what anybody else said, and she would go further than anybody else did. And that's how she cemented herself as the queen of downtown.
Thank you for joining us. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.